2 years from the onset of Israel's 51-day war on Gaza, life in the besieged Strip is virtually hopeless for the 1.8 million people living there. The war, which left more than 2,200 Palestinians dead, the vast majority civilians, and 73 Israelis killed, 67 of them soldiers, also left more than 300,000 minors suffering from psychological illnesses. Many of them lost relatives, homes, and live in daily fear of renewed bombing. Israel's summer offensive was characterized by being grossly disproportionate and indiscriminate in its level of destruction, targeting structures protected under international law, including residences, hospitals, mosques, schools, and UN facilities. The Israeli military has cleared itself of any wrongdoing, including in the case of the 4 Becker boys who were playing football on the beach. But many human rights organizations have called Israel's war disproportionate, including U.S. Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders. Last year's UN Commission of Inquiry report said that the scale of the devastation in Gaza was unprecedented and found that both militant groups in Gaza and Israeli forces may have committed war crimes. Very little reconstruction has taken place in Gaza over the past 2 years, as Israeli authorities continue to deny the entry of basic reconstruction materials to the coastal strip, and the international community falls short on its reconstruction promises. The UN's Gaza Reconstruction Mechanism agreement with the Israeli and Palestinian governments has also failed, leaving around 75,000 out of more than 100,000 Palestinians who had their homes destroyed in 2014 currently displaced. This was not the first military assault against Gaza in the name of self-defense. Over the last 8 years, Israel launched 3 major military operations in the Strip, leaving thousands of Palestinians, mostly civilians, dead, and unleashing a level of devastation and despair that has left the enclave in ruins. With Hamas still in power, it appears that the war on Gaza has once again achieved no political victory for Israel, apart from imposing considerable damage and destruction on Gaza and its residents, leaving many to wonder whether the massive killing of civilians, mostly women, children, and civil servants, is justifiable as a practice of self-defense, and whether maintaining a stifling land, sea, and air blockade over the Strip, described by the UN as a form of collective punishment and deemed illegal under international law, only adds to the problem by feeding into the ever-growing frustration and hopelessness of the Palestinians trapped in the beleaguered enclave. So, will the Palestinians be granted the right to self-determination, and will the siege be lifted, or is another war on Gaza unavoidable?